A girl had the habit of taking a bath every day. One day, she discovered that her toes had fused together. The girl was terrified. Daisy went back to her room to get a closer look. After locking the door, she tried to pull her toes apart. A sharp pain shot through her immediately. At that moment, a knocking sound came from the door. It was because the goldfish in the tank was missing. Faced with her mother's questions, Daisy didn't know how to respond because just earlier, the girl had come home feeling extremely hungry, but she had no appetite for any regular food. However, upon seeing the goldfish in the tank, Daisy devoured it greedily. In the end, she could only lie to her mother, saying she had flushed the goldfish down the toilet. Her mother was furious and immediately hid Daisy. The next day, Daisy went to the hospital alone. The doctor, upon seeing Daisy's toes, thought it was a congenital deformity. He said it would only require a simple surgery, but Daisy told the doctor it had happened just the day before. The doctor was very surprised. He examined Daisy's toes again. The doctor asked Daisy to have a blood test first, but Daisy noticed that the doctor seemed to be talking to someone on the phone. Feeling that something was wrong, Daisy immediately ran away from the hospital. Returning home, Daisy looked through the photo album but could not find any photos of her mother pregnant. When she asked her mother about it, her mother brushed her off evasively. At the supermarket, Daisy bought scissors and bandages. She decided to separate her toes herself. Enduring the intense pain, Daisy cut her fused toes apart. Then she bandaged the wound. Another day, in the bathroom, Daisy discovered that her navel had disappeared. Bruises had also appeared all over her legs. Unable to accept this, Daisy fainted. In her dazed state, she felt as if she were in the ocean. When she woke up again, she found that she had shed her skin. Afraid that her parents would discover, Daisy hid the shed skin. Then she hurried off to school. During a science lab class, seeing the fresh fish meat, Daisy felt an unbearable urge. When no one was around, she could no longer control herself and grabbed the fish, stuffing it into her mouth. Another girl witnessed her behavior. Afraid the girl would tell on her, Daisy threatened her. That night, while at a beach party, she heard cries for help. It turned out her good friend was drowning. Daisy jumped into the sea to save her friend. After finding her friend, she quickly brought her back to shore. When she went to the bathroom again, she found that fish scales had grown on her waist. Her legs had turned completely black. Daisy, now numb, used tweezers to pull off the scales one by one. Finally, she bandaged the wounds with gauze. Just then, her friend appeared. She was so horrified by what she saw that she vomited. Daisy couldn't hold back anymore and broke down. She didn't want others to see her as a monster.